And we start tonight tracking a double homicide investigation in Placer County. Two parents were found dead in their home, and the prime suspect is their 19-year-old son. He was shot by deputies last night as he ran away from the home. They say he had a gun at the time. Good evening, I'm Chris Thomas. Thanks for joining us. Sadly, it is another deadly case of domestic violence. ABC 10's Van Chu has more on the couple and the hidden challenges they faced at home.
A picture-perfect home turned into a homicide crime scene. Placer County Sheriff investigators say 80-year-old Gerald Upholt and 67-year-old Katheryn Lynch were found dead inside their Loomis home on Lake Forest Drive after colleagues hadn't heard from them for several days. The couple were well-known lobbyists, according to the family's pet sitter.
Oh, I'm very sad. I mean, they're both great people. She was very, very good at her job as a lobbyist, a sharp lady. And he was a lobbyist, but an avid outdoorsman.
Lynch's website shows she started her firm 37 years ago, representing business and trade associations, nonprofits, and education interests while maintaining her nursing license. But even with her success, neighbors say she faced challenges at home. The prime suspect in the killings, the couple's 19-year-old son, Dennis Lynch. Longtime neighbor Terry Corsetti said he was adopted as a toddler and remembers him as a delightful child.
If you'd come home, he'd be standing out there in the driveway waving and saying hi to everybody, and he was just a doll. And then as he got older, things started to, he started to get in a little trouble.
She said he would break into homes and steal. Placer County court records show Dennis Lynch faced felony charges for stealing cars while on bail and misdemeanors for drug paraphernalia. His next court date this Friday. The tragedy unraveled Monday morning when an employee requested a welfare check at the home. It was unusual, she told investigators, to not hear from Katheryn through the weekend. Investigators say they noticed red flags, though no one was answering. All the cars were in the driveway and a foul smell was seeping from the front door. After several hours with the SWAT team outside the door, investigators say they gathered enough information to obtain a search warrant. Then a drastic turn of events Monday evening.
We saw a male running from the house. He appeared to be armed with a handgun, and he fled into the woods.
Deputies caught up to him about 20 minutes later inside the gated Placer Canyon community.
Still armed with a handgun, refused commands to comply, and was shot by our deputies. He did not return fire.
The sheriff's office said no deputies were harmed and Lynch is recovering from his injuries at a local hospital.
Now, we reached out to the attorney for Lynch, but we have not yet heard back.